So I just entered the store and they do have a big selection of books, even at the very beginning. Like they had all of the Akatar series, they had all of the Sarah J Maas books, and they have a lot of like really popular books. I saw like Divine Rivals in there. So this is currently like the mystery thriller section. I do want to try to get into more like mystery thriller books, but I don't really know where to start or what to read. So I'm definitely going to need some suggestions in the comments down below. They do also have like a clearance section in the back with like a lot of books of different types, but they do have it categorized. Like for example, these two bookshelves right here are fiction, and then these two are non-fiction. They also have like a pretty big section in the back where you can find like a lot of teen books and kid books, and they also do have kind of like this little table where your kids can come and sit and kind of like be entertained while you are shopping for books, and I really appreciate that. These books even have like sprayed edges, so they have a couple of them that have sprayed edges. They even have a little bit of a manga section. It's not a huge section, but it does have My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul. They have, of course, a Naruto section right here. I'm surprised I don't see any Demon Slayer. Going through the aisles, they have a pretty good selection of like fiction and romance, and they do have a pretty good selection of mystery as well. They have its own like smaller YA section, which you can tell they're obviously like having to restock constantly because a lot of people really like get the books, and they had a pretty good selection. I think I am gonna go back to the section that they had in the front with like the new releases and more of like the popular books that are out right now and look at those. See, I have no idea what Five Broken Blades is, but the actual like sprayed edges are gorgeous. And then they also have this other book over here in kind of like their more popular section called Heaven Breaker right here, and it also has sprayed edges. I feel like I fall prey to sprayed edges all the time. Look at this. The Wren in the Holly Library, sprayed edges. They have an entire like myth and lore section. It's not huge, right? But I love me some like Hades and Persephone retellings and other Greek mythology retellings. So I'm kind of like loving this section right now. I do have this King of Battle and Blood. I haven't read it. I do also have like I do also have some of the Katie Roberts retellings. I have read Neon Gods, it was really good. I think I also have like the Hades and Persephone Sab R. Miller retelling that I need to read as well. As you can tell, we have switched locations and we are currently in Books A Million. This is the romance section, and I'm gonna look through here, see what I can find. I'm still trying to see if I can find the Magnolia Parks books. I have like almost an entire wall of like sci-fi fantasy. The first thing I saw from far away was like the Zodiac Academy. I haven't read it. I know, it's like a theme for me. I know you're probably like thinking, okay, can you show us a book you have read? I still say, if you haven't read Divine Rivals, I absolutely loved it last year. You have to pick it up and you have to read it. I did hear some like disappointing, I guess, like reviews that Ruthless Vows was not as good as Divine Rivals. I do already have Ruthless Vows, and it makes me like really like question whether I should read it or not, because I loved the first one and I don't want to like fall out of love with this series because the second one is not good. I've also been thinking about reading the Naturals series. I heard it was really good. I'm really just blind. They literally have a book talk table, and then like I said, they have a book talk spicy rom-com and fantasy like wall. So hopefully I find what I'm looking for here. Oh my god, we finally found it. Like the entire Magnolia Park series. And I think what I need to do is like read the backs to see if I even want to try to get one of these. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the book does look interesting. Also, I turned to like a random page and I saw like this little type of text. Let me show you. So it looks like throughout the book they have like different formats, specifically when it comes to like the text message bubbles that you see on iPhones, and I love when books have like different types of formats of text in it. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is looking up really quick if they're cheaper on Amazon or here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be cheaper on Amazon, and if they are, then I probably will pick one up, because I'm also looking for The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I didn't find it anywhere. So if I don't find it, then I will also pick that up on Amazon, since I have Amazon credit, since I returned those 2 books. And I might just pick up all 3 and then maybe the first Magnolia Parks. I'm stressing myself out because I want to buy these books, but then I literally am just adding to my physical TBR. Also, I just took the Magnolia Parks books and put them like side by side, and I do kind of like how it looks. So I think I will like these covers or these books on my shelf. I've also seen a lot of people raving about this book. I don't know if I'm into that type of romance myself. I've never even read like the Love Hypothesis or any of like the books in the series. We're right now in the Book Talk FYP section, and I love how like the Shatter Me series is right here. This is the book that I'm currently reading, and I am actually like 145 pages in, so I was able to get into that a little bit more last night. On the second book of The Serpent and the Wings of Night, I'm gonna try to take the cover off because I want to see if it does have like something under the dust jacket. So there is a design underneath the dust jacket of that book. So I can't find the first one here in the store for some reason. They might have sold out. So I am just going to go ahead and pick up both books or 3 books on Amazon because I love when books have like a design under the dust jacket. This is going to be an Amazon shopping spree because I did also see a couple of books. Like I said, I am probably going to pick up the Magnolia Parks books on Amazon. It's just cheaper, but I wanted to see them in the store in person, especially since it was so close to half price books, so that I could like get a feel for it.